Gotcha. I'm just about to pull it up. Nelson got a nice little trout. I made a cast over there. Oh, right there. There we go. Damn.
That's a big one. What you can do?
You get way more fish out of here than you ever have.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Been out here fishing. What's going on, everybody? Thumper Fishing. All right, today's video is gonna be a little bit different because the whole week was just a grind and just nothing really eventful to really put in a whole video. So I'm just gonna put them all three trips into this video. I did intros and outros for all these videos, but I think it's just gonna be easier for me, considering it was just kind of slow, just to put them all into this one. So we'll start off with day one. I went back to Beacon 42. This week was just a lot of wind, a lot of storms. And then of course we had that Artemis launch, which really complicated things as well. So we went to Beacon 42 the day before the launch. The previous week we absolutely killed it on the trout. No gator trout, just a lot of little trout. And, but no reds. But then my buddy went back there later at the end of that week when I was out of town, and he scored a 38-inch fat redfish, complete tank. I'll put a picture right there for you. But so we went back out there and just little trout. Looked everywhere for the reds, couldn't find them. Talked to some guys on the boats. You know, there was a couple schools that were found, but they just were being really picky. Personally, I think a lot of times when you got that full moon all night, they're feeding all night. So first thing in the morning, they're not too hungry. Maybe the evening's a little better, but that full moon, you know, I really need to get out there and just fish the night. That's when it's not windy. So, but anyway, the nice thing about that trip is I did get my first couple fish on topwater of the year. So, you know, it's always fun to get topwater bites, even if they're small. So that was the most eventful thing.
Okay. All right, guys. March 31st, 2026. We're out here. The bugs are already bad. I came back. The weather this week is just windy, rainy, all on and off. We have a slight little window today. I'm gonna try and get out. And then we also have the Artemis launch, where they're gonna be sending some astronauts up into space. So a lot of areas where I fish close to NASA is gonna be closed off. And obviously if it gets delayed due to the weather, it'll be closed off further. So today I'm gonna try and get out. We're going out early. Nelson's gonna come up here, or show up here soon. We're gonna fish Beacon 42. And then later this afternoon, we're gonna do about a half day here around noon. We'll head in, go home, offload the kayak, grab some other stuff, some other gear, and then we're gonna go meet up with my buddy Shane, take out his boat, and it's gonna be a full day of fishing, guys. So depending on how today goes, will depend if this is all into one video or if it'll be two videos. So let's catch this sunrise. Might just throw some topwater. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, let's get after it, everybody. Let's do it. Oh my, the no-steams are following me all the way out here. I have been practicing a little bit with bait casters. Nice thing about these Fenwick's Elite is I can get the same exact rod, same exact action, everything, feel, sensitivity for a spinning or, oh my gosh, there was a little smack right there. Oh, come on, eat him. Okay, first throw of the top water, we had a couple strikes. Let's see if we can't. I'm guessing a little trout. But I haven't got a topwater bite. I don't throw topwater very much, guys, but I have not had a topwater bite in a long time. Man, these no-see-ums. These no-see-ums are so bad. Let's throw one out in the middle and see if we can't get a little trout to at least start the day off. The only thing I don't like about this bait caster, and a lot, is I do like the sound of my drag. I do like the sound of the drag. I know some do have clickers. Gotcha! Nice little trout to start the day. I hate treble hooks. At least I only have one single treble. I know people either say go treble or go single. Like everything I do, guys, I pick it right down the middle. So I go with a single inline hook on the back, as you see here, and then I do the treble in the middle because it always sits right and easy, nice in there. And that way, so you got the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds. Let's try near the shore. Oh my God, I don't know, guys. I might have to cruise for a little bit, just see if I can get away from all these bugs. Another little trout ski on the back hook there. There you go, buddy. All right, that's another little trout. Let's see if we can't get another on the top. All right, I can't outrun the bugs, so I'm just gonna cover up. Once the sun comes up, we should be able to get rid of them a little bit. All right, I just saw some bait getting blown up over here. We're gonna scoot on over there, throw this topwater over there, and see if we can't rustle up something. Trout, guys. Oof. Oh, whoa. Hang on. They don't want to get you. Look at that. It's a beautiful little trout. Let's get you back in, buddy. Do you guys know that spotted sea trout is more closely related to the drum than it is an actual trout? I don't think it's not an actual trout. I read that and I was like, what? Say no more. What? Did not
know this. I did not know this. Damn. I'm just about to pull it up. Jeez Louise, buddy. Yeah, you're skinny. No wonder you're so hungry. No wonder you're so hungry. I was pulling it up. And practically jumped out of the water for it. He dropped it. I let it sit. He came back for it. Came right back for it. I knew you were a hungry hippo. Definitely found the little trout. Nelson got a nice little trout. I made a cast over there. Oh, right there. He freaking charged right there trying to get it, guys. Oh, that's why you gotta reel it to the boat. There's a school of a bunch of little trout right here. Watch, it won't take long. Unless I was the only one just following it the whole way. But he smashed it twice and then followed it all the way to the boat. He's probably still in here. Oh, see? He's grabbing it by the tail every time. He got you that time, though. Woo! Double up. Thank God for the trout. All right. Gold DOA shrimp, little one. Just a little guy. Just a little one. Oh, came off. Nelson's pretty little guy. Such a good sign to see a lot of little trout like that, guys. Such a good sign. Bet you we can get another one here. This is all nice. There's some wind blowing this right down the edge of this grass. You can see the bare sand next to some grass here. Yep, Nelson's on. Oh, yep, and mine got off too. A lot of littles. Oh, come on. There's got to be some big ones in here, though. Oh. That didn't even pull the bobber down. I just saw it moving. He's a little one. Come on, you can bounce off. You can bounce off. No? Alright. Nice little trout again. Let's fix our lure here. Our DOA. It's about the best we can do today, guys. I was hoping a big old, I mean, that thing, these trout are hungry. I'll tell you that. They hit pretty damn hard. It's just they don't, pull no drag. I'm looking for something to
pull me around a little bit. Oh, damn. Just had another hit there. Gotcha that time. Another little trout. What are you, the same one? Yeah. At least March is done. Last day of March. I think March is the windiest month. So, should be getting better wind-wise. Nice one. There we go. Damn. Damn, that's thrashing around. Damn, you hit like a freight train, bud. That's a decent one. Probably matches up with the other ones we got that were the biggest of the day. Not bad. Not too shabby. Like I said, right outside the boat ramp. Just right outside the boat ramp. Let's see if we can get another one. That one was actually pretty. Let's see if they keep getting bigger. Maybe, I don't know. All right, it's looking like this just might be a two-part video. Seeing reds, guys. I'm seeing them. Maybe it was a big full moon when I got up this morning, so maybe they just were feeding all night. I don't know, but they were not hungry. I saw them. They weren't tailing as in feeding. They were just kind of cruising. And between me and my buddy, we haven't even been able to get a single, even a little red. So just lots of little trout, which is still fun, but I like something to pull a little bit of drag. So wind's really picking up. I knew it was. It's gonna get really windy. So we're gonna probably give it another hour here or so. I'm gonna try over here where it's a little more protected from the wind, I think a little bit. But most of my little holes are directly in the wind right now, so yeah, just a slow day, but it's a beautiful day. We got out here. The bite was pretty good this morning. We got a couple. That's my first topwater catches of the year. Little trout, but you know, we'll take it.
Now that you've seen all of that, as you can see, not much was going on that day. So what I did is I ended up loading everything up. I went home. I unloaded the trailer, I unloaded all my stuff, I grabbed a different set of rods and gear, loaded that back in the truck, went over and met up with my buddy, and we went out on his boat over to Haulover. And let's just say Haulover, it was slow. No one was getting anything. All we did was get into it with some guy on shore. So that was about it. But hey, the guy did call me a kid, so that's probably the best compliment that I've had in a long time. But you know how it can get on the water, guys. But that was the most eventful thing that happened at Haulover, besides some really nice mangrove snapper. The mangrove snapper are definitely in Haulover. Just fish along all those trees and the mangroves and the pines and all that, and you will definitely get some. So here's a couple clips of the trip at Haulover.
Snapper.
Oh, nice. Little snapper.
Big mama.
No, not the full drag, but oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can do it.
I gotta catch up to you. Give me those flat. I gotcha.
Dehookers right there too.
Bye, buddy. Bye, little toad. Oh, this is a nice one.
That's definitely keeper size. You want one?
All right.
Good snapper on here? Or fucking good?
Yeah, see, is he 10? I guarantee he's right at 10.
Oh, yeah. Probably 11. Oh, no.
Stingray.
No.
You're gonna have fun.
Decent, all right, dude.
There's your shark bait.
Yeah, actually. That's a big old snapper, dude.
They fight good though.
Dude, that is a pretty big snapper.
13 and a half? Maybe fishing 14?
I think 14. I think this might be one of my biggest mangroves, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a tank.
He's fighting like a drum.
Yeah, one of my biggest mangroves is right over here on these logs.
I think you might be right. No, that's... Oh! Golly, dude. Oh, he's got hooks in him. He's got a couple hooks. $13.
Fucking way more fish out of here than you ever have.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You've been out here fishing with your headlamp on at night. Kid.
There you go, dude.
Light the fuck up.
You're a genius, dude.
Yeah, I know. You have any fish being pulled out of here, kid?
Nope, never.
Yeah,
Never caught a
you don't
fish out of
see
here.
them. You're fucking weird.
Your ego is hurt, dude.
All right, as you saw, Haulover was not much either. So I did a full 12-hour day out and about fishing, and I didn't have much to show for it, guys. It just wasn't much. So the next day we ended up having the Artemis launch. Definitely was insane how crowded it was. Usually it takes my wife 20 minutes to get to work. It took her almost 3 hours. Absolutely insane the amount of people that came out for the launch. But the launch was super cool. We had perfect weather for it.
Asómate, Salomé, asómate.
Oh my god, it's so bright. Wow. Oh.
So that was really cool. Not much going on. So this whole week was just kind of a meh. So I'm thinking next week, if the weather's good, I think we're gonna head down south. Maybe Sebastian River, maybe Turkey Creek. Not too sure yet, but I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head south until the snook fishing and things like that pick up over here. And yeah, so that's the plan. They're out there, guys, especially the reds and the black drum. I see guys getting on it. It just, some days some weeks you just can't get on it. So I just wanted to put this out there so you guys can see that, you know, I'm not hooking monsters all the time. Sometimes it's a grind, and I've definitely been grinding. I grinded this week, and it just, nothing crazy happened. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's just kind of a montage of the whole week. I won't lie, I just didn't want to spend the time making individual videos for each one, especially when there wasn't anything too crazy going on. But yeah, anyway guys, I appreciate you for watching. Stay tuned for next week, because I got some plans. We're gonna find them. All right guys, tight lines, peace.